Welcome back, everybody, to Dragon Age Origins. We've had to wait a little bit, and Shannen got over her cold, but now I've got the cold.
I gave it to everyone in the family.
Yeah. And Mom's just now starting to get over hers, and I just now started feeling bad today. And so I've been, hopefully we can get like one more good task in before I'm unable to do anything. We started the other day, we actually spent a few hours and set up recording because I used the Dragon Age Origins toolset
Charlie.
to create a new head and face for my character, and spent some time working on that outside of the game and came up with something that I was pretty happy with. But I only had Fraps set up to record, and Fraps won't record the Windows desktop anymore because it's not based on DirectX anymore. Anyway, our current situation is we have just returned to Ostegar from the Korcari Wilds. We completely finished out the Korcari Wilds. We still have a bunch of quests to turn in. We have a whole lot of gear and stuff to sell. Well, let's see, I'm at 48 out of 80, but I'm sure there's a bunch of stuff. Oh, and I got the no helmet mod thing. Oh, hey, look, it's working for both of them now. There's a no helmet hack that is notoriously finicky and buggy, and I got it working on my character. And it's supposed to be able to be used on everybody's except Jory and Davith. You know, if I turned it on one of them, it turned it off on the other, and vice versa. Okay, Shannen, we are now back at Ostegar. What do we need to do first?
Not talk to Duncan.
Do not talk to Duncan.
I advise, since you're going that way anyway, go ahead and stop by the Mabari Kennel Master. Forward and to your left.
Okay, yeah, Duncan's by the fire.
Kennels.
Turn, I need to go back to walking.
You don't need to, but hey, whatever makes you happy.
Now, but not improving. Unless I get that herb I told you about, there's not much hope.
Yeah, you kind of set that up. Is this the flower you're looking for?
Yeah, that's exactly it. Wonderful. Give me a moment and I'll make this into an ointment.
Fade to black.
He looks better already. I'm sure he'd thank you himself if he could.
He probably could. You want to be a jerk or you want to be nice?
Well, either one or two's fine, right?
Yeah.
A day, maybe two. There's enough ointment for him to make a full recovery. Why not come back after the battle? Perhaps we can see about imprinting him on you. Maybe. It's likely he understands you're responsible for curing him. Mabari are at least as smart as your average tax collector. Come back after the battle and just... well, take another look.
Yeah, he basically told me right up front what's gonna happen, so...
Yeah.
Okay, that takes care of that quest.
And now, go to the chest over there.
There's a
note.
note.
Hey, there's a note. Open the kennel and collect it.
It's outside of the kennel over here, I think.
Oh, you're right.
No, it's in the kennel. Open.
What a pretty puppy.
Now's better than later.
New codex, Dogs in Ferelden. That's just telling you about Mabari hounds, right?
And the connection the Fereldans have to them, yes.
Okay.
The chest.
Oh, the Tranquil has moved. We can go get the chest.
Yes.
We can sell stuff at the Quartermaster. Oh, and there's a chest that we never got to go get earlier because as soon as you go near it, you trigger the scene with Alistair from before the Korcari Wilds, right? Or did we get that?
I think you got it, but let's check later.
Okay. Health poultice. Lesser injury kit. Lesser spirit balm.
Ooh, flasks.
8 flasks. An acolyte staff. Enchanter's robes. Enchanter's cowl. Apprentice cowl. 15 silver. So a whole bunch of mage stuff.
Yeah. By the way, don't ever give mages hats.
Oh, how come?
They look hideous. Like, you see how bad Davith looks? It's worse than that.
Oh, okay. Alright, there. I need to sneeze. Okay, I don't think it's coming out right now.
I'm sorry.
Uh,
Go into the quartermaster and sell stuff.
okay.
Don't bother selling anything but the stuff you got from the chest just now will come in handy later. Just sell the
Hello
hats
again.
from that.
Is there something you need? Some
Okay.
supplies, perhaps?
Look at his stuff on the side.
The other goods?
So
Yes.
long as you keep it quiet.
Okay. Why do we
Because
need to...
because he has health poultices.
Okay, buy more health poultices.
All.
Okay.
Go ahead and see what else he's got.
What am I
let's see.
looking for?
Well, most of this stuff is actually kind of useless unless want recipes or plans. The great sword of higher, long sword of however, lots of bolts, arrows. Let's see. Actually, I think I vaguely remember looking through all this stuff before.
Yeah, pretty sure we did.
But anyway, it's time to sell stuff, so don't.
Hello again.
You could have
Is there
just
something
sold
you
stuff
need?
right there.
Some supplies,
okay.
perhaps? Let me know what you'd like.
Well, he's got more lesser health poultices.
Yeah, you can buy those if you want.
I mean, I seem to be doing okay, honestly. I mean, I use some. Okay, do I need acid flasks?
Not particularly,
Didn't think.
unless you're planning an ambush.
Lesser injury kits.
Good to keep a few on hand, but you don't really need
Okay.
any more than 5 or maybe 10.
Alright, and you said you don't worry about stamina potions, right?
Correct. You'll
Lyr-
never need a greater lyrium potion,
I'll never need a greater lyrium potion.
at least as far as I know.
Okay. But I should keep some lyrium potions?
Yeah. And if you want some lesser lyrium, but I don't really bother. Like I said, Morrigan doesn't run out too easily.
Okay. Well,
The
the
lyrium
stuff...
potions are for a quest later.
Venom.
I don't really bother with it.
We'll
And of
see.
course, not with the balms.
Toxin extract.
Keep hold of those.
Flasks.
Keep hold of them.
Death root.
Keep it.
Metal shard.
Sell it.
Deep mushroom.
Keep it.
Keep it.
Keep it.
And elf root.
Always keep it.
Okay.
Regular axe. Go
Regular
ahead and sell
axe.
that. Yeah.
Still got Kindle ceremonial daggers.
Yeah, but they're special. Belong to them.
Enchanted dagger.
I can't remember. Did you want that or nah?
I don't think so. Both of the things I've got equipped are better in every way.
I don't know. The damage is a little bit higher, but
Oh yeah, it's better. The damage is... It's got better base stats, and the +4 attack is nice, but I suspect I'm going to get a better dagger, you know, before too long, or something else to replace that Grey Warden
Yeah.
dagger.
yeah. So go ahead and sell the enchanted dagger
Yeah, I think so.
and the darkspawn dagger.
Yeah.
Ornamental sword.
Say two.
Inspect
That's
that.
the one with the lucky stat that we weren't really sure about.
Yeah, inspect that.
An ornamental blade, it is the copy of a much more famous greatsword, but the craftsmanship that went into creating this one makes it quite valuable nevertheless.
Charlie, what the fuck was that? That wasn't even a backflip. What was that?
Requires 20 strength. It's got, from what I remember, it's got, basic two-handed greatsword stats
Yeah.
and the luck modifier.
Yeah, but it looks to be a special weapon. You should keep it.
Yeah, I'm going to keep it until we know for sure that it either does a specific thing or doesn't do. Balanced gray iron greatsword. See, almost
That's
identical
Jory's
stats.
old sword.
That's Jory's old one.
Yeah.
Okay. So I should probably throw it away. I mean,
Yeah,
sell
go
it.
ahead.
Or Legion dagger is
Tier 1, not doing much.
yeah. Barbarian mace. I don't see a point to it.
Eh. Darkspawn mace.
The Darkspawn mace.
Don't keep it. Don't keep any Darkspawn weapons.
Mace.
That's a very special thing.
The
Very
Chase of the
special weapon.
Crusher.
Even if you don't use it, it's very special. So you
Okay.
should keep it.
Alright, I'll keep it. Should I look at it? The superstitious chastened fashion these in the shapes of animals to confuse their gods. If a chastened happens to slay someone beloved by the gods, they might blame the animal instead. Ha! Okay.
Regular longbow.
Yeah.
Not much to it.
No. Keep the fire bolts. Keep the fire arrows.
Go ahead and hold on to the staff, but not the Darkspawn staff.
Okay.
Oh, hey, wait. Never mind.
What? I can get it back.
Yeah, sorry. I thought it would be different. That's the dagger.
Why can I not find the Darkspawn staff now?
Roll.
Requires 18 magic, restricted to mages, +1 spell power, plus 2.5% spirit damage, +1 fire damage.
Nah. I say don't bother with it.
Don't bother
It looked
with
interesting at first, but
Okay, where was it?
okay.
Acolyte
That is
staff.
+3 spell power.
Yeah.
Tier 2. I'm not sure if it'll be better or equal to what Morrigan has.
Okay, we'll hang on to it for now. Studded leather helm. Cured.
Go ahead and sell it.
Enchanter's footing. That's
Restricted to mage.
Tier 3 mage armor.
Yeah, it's pretty good. You're gonna want that for Morrigan.
Okay, studded leather boots. Rough.
What do you have? Let's see.
They're not as good as what I have.
Yeah, I say go ahead and sell them.
Studded leather
leather
armor.
armor.
Again,
Sell
not
it.
as good as what I have. That's what I
Large
was
wooden
wearing.
round shield, you can sell that.
Enchanter's robes. Enchanter's cowl.
Apprentice cowl.
And apprentice
by the
cowl.
way.
Yes.
The mage armor you get from Morrigan, like the robes, they will not be as good as Morrigan's, at least not in my opinion, so you can go ahead and sell those.
The robe and the cowl will not be
Yeah.
as good as Morrigan's.
Yeah.
+3 willpower, +3 magic, +3 defense, and you're saying Morrigan starts with better than that?
At least I think so. You can hold on to it if you want to.
Yeah, I've got plenty of space. Sell that though.
And the arming cowl.
It's got some
Put that up
decent plus stats.
for the abomination.
What?
Destroy that abomination of a helmet.
Well, remember, we've got the ability to hide helmets now.
Fine. It stays for now.
Mud Idol is +10 cold resistance and +10 cold damage.
I say go ahead and hold on to it.
Okay.
Iron ring doesn't really do anything.
Yeah, literally. Novice. Excuse me.
Never sell runes.
Never sell runes. Okay. Beef bone. That's a gift for my dog.
For your pup.
I can sell the topaz though, right?
Yep. And the malachite and the fluorspar and whatever else you've gotten.
10 wolf pelts.
Yeah, you can sell those. They're useless. But be careful not to sell the no
Yeah,
helmet
don't
rulebook.
sell the no helmet rule book. That gets me at.
Oh hey, he has 20 elf fruit. Get it.
Who has? Oh, buy the elf fruit.
Buy all the elf fruit.
Okay.
Okay, we're all good.
All right, we'll leave that at there. You told me once how to check my quest log.
Jay.
Journal.
Huh. That shouldn't... Wait, did you... You downloaded that, didn't you?
Yes, because it was free.
Okay. We can get to that later, after Lothering.
After Lothering. Don't do it till after Lothering.
You can't do it till after Lothering.
Okay, then I need to go to Jeddah and Redcliffe, which I'm not
That's-
doing now.
That's gonna be much later in the game.
And both of these go to Duncan. So am
Yep.
I done
Plus,
except
those
for
by
talking to
Alistair.
Duncan? Let's say again.
You can check that chest that was originally by Alistair, if you want to.
I'm trying to remember. That was up here, wasn't it?
Yeah. By the way, you can run if you want to.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. This is where he was, and the chest's not here now.
You probably got it. Don't worry.
I must have. Okay, is my next stop then going to Duncan?
Yes. Fun times.
So you returned from the wilds. Have you been successful?
Well, gee, we're alive, aren't we, Duncan?
We have.
Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
Don't bother telling him about Morrigan and Plymouth.
Why?
I don't know. I just never figured it would be useful.
We'll see.
There was a woman at the tower, and her mother had the scrolls. They were both very... odd.
Were they wilder folk?
I don't think so. They might be apostates. Mages hiding from the Chantry.
I know you were once a Templar, Alistair, but Chantry business is not ours. We have
That's
the
fair.
scrolls. Let us focus on the joining.
He doesn't care.
Yeah, Duncan doesn't really care about a
I
lot.
will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
That sounds like I might die.
Don't worry.
As could any
Don't worry.
darkspawn you might face in battle.
Not
You
gonna
would not
die.
have been chosen, however, if I did not think you had a chance to survive.
Well,
Let's
I mean,
go then.
duh, that's
I'm
the whole
anxious
point
to
of the
see this
game.
joining now.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Now it's time
All
for
these
more
damn
Jory
tests.
being a big
Have I not earned
baby.
my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
I like what you did with your nose.
Yeah, it works, doesn't it?
I only know that my wife is in Highover with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must,
To
right?
some extent.
Including
Sometimes they're just
sacrificing us.
jerks.
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight.
Will you both shut up? That's a horrible thing to say. It's not. We don't know that, Davith. Seems like a non sequitur. You make a good point.
You saw those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them?
I am...
Maybe you'll die. Maybe we'll all die.
Yeah, you'll all
If nobody
die.
stops the Darkspawn, we'll
Like,
die
I'm
for sure.
sorry,
I've just
but
never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
Yes, the thing that,
As the first Grey Wardens did
per
before us,
report, will kill you.
as we did before you.
yep.
This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can
Oh,
sense
there's a
it
lot more
in
to
the
that.
Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
Get on with it. Okay, we've already been briefed on the those who survived thing.
We speak
Yeah,
only a few words prior
Sometimes
to the joining,
people die.
but these
sometimes they
words
choke
have
on
been
blood.
said since the first.
Just a thing that happens.
Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one
Calm
day
down, Jory.
we shall join.
Okay, no. He wouldn't have survived anyway.
Davith, step forward.
What a giant goblet.
Yeah.
Maker's breath.
Bye, Dava.
I am sorry, Davith. Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child.
There is
Had I
no
known...
turning back.
No. You ask too much. There is no glory
Whoever
in this.
said there would be glory in it? About necessity.
Well, the thing that I don't get is
I am sorry.
What you don't get is...
he was willing to volunteer for what he thought was an elite
But the
mission
joining is not yet complete.
to fight,
You are called upon
the
to submit
Darkspawn,
yourself to the taint for the
which
greater
he
good.
surely must have, understood involved the risk of death.
From
And
this
yet he's
moment
presented
forth,
with, okay,
you
we can
are
make
the
you
Grey
stronger,
Warden.
but you still face, an immediate risk of death. I mean, yeah,
I think it was more about the becoming like those monsters thing for
you
him.
think? Oh, there's a dragon.
Yep.
It is finished. Well,
I don't think death was the
2 more
problem for
deaths.
Jory. It was the idea of
In my
becoming
joining,
essentially
only one
like
of
the
us died,
Darkspawn.
but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
how do you feel?
I feel like, as a person playing a video game, that I wasted giving precious resources to 2 people who were scripted to die.
They gave back their equipment, don't worry.
Oh, okay, I'm fine then.
That was your only concern.
Well, from the point of view of playing a video game, that's my concern. How my character feels is something I'm trying to figure out right now.
Probably
Okay,
Jeffy.
no, the pain, that was unbelievable. You didn't really sell pain per se to me.
Yeah.
Let's see, can I believe he killed Ser Jory?
I can, but I imagine you would still be bitter about it.
I don't understand why he killed Serjori, is what...
Okay, so here's
I
the
feel
thing.
like I must have missed something.
Not everyone, as you saw, is okay with drinking Darkspawn blood.
Right.
And the Grey Wardens would be a lot less popular if people realized that they did that.
Oh,
Therefore,
okay.
It's
So,
necessary that the secret not get out.
okay, so this is a...
Tying up loose ends thing.
Well, that's... I can't remember exactly what you call it, but there's a cultural relativism problem that's something along the lines of, we eat babies. And, it's the point of, if you encounter a truly alien foreign culture for whom, eating babies is not only not a bad thing, is a good thing. A perfectly normal and good thing. They eat babies.
I still don't understand
humans would find that utterly deplorable, right?
I honestly don't care about it morally, but I don't understand the practicality in it. That's a future generation. You are erasing your hope for your civilization.
Well, no, you can bring in other context to that. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. The point of it is the ethics, and that's the thing with this drinking Darkspawn blood. It's apparently such a taboo that if people in general knew that the Grey Wardens drank Darkspawn blood and became something akin to the Darkspawn, at least that's what they're telling us. They haven't really shown us that yet. That, the Grey Wardens would be completely wiped out and we wouldn't have this elite fighting force.
Exactly.
Which is on the border of me being able to accept it because, we have the comparison with real life where, a significant minority of the population resents people being normal soldiers on the ground that the point of being a soldier is you're supposed to go kill foreigners for the government. So, they're trying to set up this as, a special situation when they haven't really established the proper relativism for it.
I know.
That's why I'm having trouble grasping them trying to push the enormity of what happened because they haven't established a groundwork that actually makes it important, except that they're telling me it is. You see what I mean?
I know.
Okay, anyway, back to trying to keep all that in mind. I'm still going with
Did
it's
you have
over,
dreams?
I'm fine.
I had terrible dreams after my joining.
I saw
Such
a kick-ass
dreams come
dragon,
when you begin
dude.
to
I don't know what you're talking about.
As we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one
Look,
last
that
part to your
dragon
joining.
is the thing that wants to
We take some of
devour
that
all
blood and put
humanity
it in
and
a
kill
pendant.
you. So,
Something to remind
that
us
is kind of a terrible
of those who
dream.
didn't make it this far.
Take some
Kick-ass
time.
dragon.
When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king. The king is discussing strategy for the upcoming battle. I am not sure why he has requested your presence. The meeting is to
Because
the
he's a
west, down the
starstruck
stairs.
child.
Please attend as soon as you're able.
Okay, I leveled up. The quest updated. I received an item and a new screenshot. Okay.
I know the item you received.
Let's see. The item is a Warden's Oath,
Yep.
2 Strength, 2 Constitution. It would replace my heirloom necklace. Same strength. It has plus 10% spirit resistance and plus 1 armor.
Okay, yeah, but also consider this. The Warden's Oath is restricted to you.
Okay, yeah, and plus 10% spirit resistance I don't think is that big, and the plus 1 armor isn't all that big either.
Exactly.
Okay, right click. No.
Or you can just drag it down.
Okay.
And then, yeah, you got back all of Jorian's Atlas equipment. I guess you stripped him for it after they died.
I guess so. Okay, should I go sell some of this stuff now?
Probably.
I mean, some of it surely I should sell. Level up.
Yeah. Yeah, deal with the level up.
Okay, 3 attributes. I need to bring up... Okay, my primary stat is dexterity.
Secondary is cunning.
And my secondary is cunning.
You're doing pretty good for level 5. Won't be able to do more till level 8 anyway.
Let's see... I'm kind of feeling on this level up 1 dex, 1 cunning, 1 strength. Do I, as a rogue, do I get much out of strength? Does that enhance the damage I do with my melee?
It allows you to equip better weapons and armor. That's it.
Okay. Yeah, because I've noticed I've started getting strength restrictions, which I'm willing to accept that to a degree as a rogue. Now, Constitution,
Very
health
important.
and resilience.
I highly suggest going into the Tower of Ishal. You raise your con by 2 points.
Okay, so how about 2 points to con, and then 1 to willpower?
Okay. Oh, I popped my jaw.
I'm sorry. Okay, next.
I suggest dual weapon stuffs, but up to you. I will be right back.
Okay. Okay, I can get Flurry.